Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to continue on with the Penacony quest line. I had to take a little bit of a break. I got a snack, you know. Use my resin because I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Sunday before Sunday. Actually, it's Sunday today, I don't know what I'm saying. There's a bird here too. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're starting out with the bird. So, yeah, I'm ready to get into it. I'm excited to immerse myself in some story. Let's go. There's a chest here, which I do very much want. Wait, what?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, CD. My friends? Who said I had friends?
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun? Fun is more important than success. Look at the time! You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
Oh yeah, who is this?
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
You'll find out eventually, but only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time!
Okay.
You have the option to choose gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or time, where you'll face Clucky's trial. And now, make your choice!
Clockies, I guess? Gunfire time sounds fun, though. Especially because we have a boot hill. Right. I quite like this scene. I'm sorry, it's fun. Which one's this? We'll do time trial. Oh. Okay. Is it the same?
Dear friends, welcome to the wonderful world created by the Watchmaker.
Oh, that's a bird.
Awaiting you up ahead is the titular character from the beloved Clocky animation, Clocky!
Yay, Clocky.
It's said that the Watchmaker dreamed up the idea of Clocky when he was just a boy. Back then, he was merely an apprentice in a clock shop. And one night, he dreamt that all the broken clocks started sprouting arms and legs. Like a skilled pilot, he steered them towards the right path. As a classic figure who grew up with many, Clocky truly shaped a generation, solidifying the Watchmaker's pivotal role in popular culture. Contestants, may you have a wonderful time with Clocky.
Thanks.
The trial of time. I hope it won't waste too much of our time.
True. Okay. Yeah, is there... Oh.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Okay. Listen, once you get Acheron, like, you don't...
Am I just a failed experiment?
That statue. Did it just speak?
I think so, yeah. Alright. I got to do that.
Am I just a failed experiment?
I don't know.
I'm just an expendable failure of a clock, aren't I?
Yes.
What? So, I'm not just a failed clock, I'm also a failed toy.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
You guys are just like the other challengers. You want to enter my inner self? Then please be my guest. But you won't find anything worthwhile. I'm just a failed piece.
Huh?
just empty inside. Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Where did you come from?
Clocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
Maybe.
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like, right now! I could solve this problem with your big ticker pal, Tick-tock!
I can't believe it's actually Clocky! Why would you come and visit a failure of a clock like me for no reason?
You see, we're all clocks. We're family. I want to help you be happy! Tell your pal Clocky what's troubling you.
Oh, we're in a therapy session now.
I came across a startling revelation yesterday. Apparently, Dreamscape Ticker isn't the same as Clocky at all. It's just a discarded prototype from Clocky's early development. Please, just leave me be, Clocky. I just don't know how to face you, because I'm just a failure.
Oh dear. Seeing it like this is utterly heart-wrenching. But fear not. We're here to help it rediscover the missing parts of its inner self and guide it out of despair.
Okay.
I guess even troop members can experience existential crises.
Apparently.
Don't worry, miss. I've already pinpointed its missing parts.
Oh.
Over here, my friends. Better use that hamster ball knight speed.
Okay. Oh, what's this?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Very nice. Ooh. Why am I saying that? I'm not going to use that. Okay. Let's go collect your parts then.
Stream
We're
forth
here.
the gleam of
There's a missing part on the opposite side. But how do we get over there?
There's also a dream side left here by a Dreamweaver. We're running out of time. We'll have to use it if necessary.
Oh, I have to go all the way over there.
This must be one of the missing parts that Big Ticker needs. That's great!
Big ticker. Alright. Oh, that's right. This one. Let me grab this first. Okay. Oh, is this another CD? It is, nice. Okay, wait. So if I move this, no, I think I might have to exit. Okay. Ah. And then I'm guessing we'd have to use this. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. Is this a part of it, or am I just doing this for extra? I might just be doing this for extra. Okay, then I want to, yeah, rotate this again. Cool. Right? Is this where I was supposed to go? Maybe?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I guess so? Because there's nothing up here. Oh. Okay, it was where I was supposed to go. Cool. Very nice. Okay, then what's this? Is this something I'm supposed to do here? Oh. Oh, it actually tells you where the pictures go? I didn't realise that. Wait, what? Oh, here. I know how to do puzzles. Oh. Cool. Oh, I did need it. Okay, cool. Ah, there's a dinosaur. Just wait.
Help! Help! Tweet! I'm about to end up as a roast dinner! Tweet!
Oh, sorry.
Tweet! Help! 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 Tweet! This fella's body is boiling hot! Tweet!
Why is it British?
Anyone there? Tweet! I can't take it anymore! Tweet!
Oh dear! It's an origami bird! What's it doing in Beyond Overcooked's tail?
Is that Clocky? Tweet! Please save me! Tweet! I'm being roasted alive! Tweet!
A roasted bird? Oh! This is horrible! Let's save it! Quickly!
Okay. I really don't like Clocky's voice. I don't know why.
Come on, let's do this. Bring it on. Those with a loaded gun, and those who dig their own grave.
Feeling spiffy?
Free will destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Nice and easy, hopefully.
Hedge your bets.
Oh, familiar.
Let's play for a while.
His shield's gone?
Don't move.
Another journey on the still waters of oblivion.
Oh.
Spend freely. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy?
Free will destined for oblivion.
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel. There's your reward.
Very nice.
Thank you, guys. Tweet. I feel I'm about 70% cooked. Tweet.
Thank goodness you're okay! But why did you burrow yourself into that fella's tail?
Because that fella stole one of Mr. Big Ticker's pots. Tweet. I wanted to help retrieve it, but I accidentally got myself stuck in the oven. Tweet. Go ahead and get it, but be careful. It's hot. Tweet. An inner self fragment belonging to the Sweet Dreams troupe? This is just too surreal.
Okay. Oh, are we back at the... Oh, we are back at the start. Wait, what? Oh no, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay, but I had to do that anyway, so... Oh, cool. Okay, not too bad. Oh. Okay. Right, now that we have all the pieces, we can go figure out and hopefully... So wait, what is this then? Is this just a puzzle? Oh. It's just a puzzle. Oh. Okay. Ah, that's how I get the bad out. Cool. Height adversed bird. Sweet.
We're back! As long as you have these, you'll be able to find closure. Tick-tock!
On the clock. Let's go.
Wow! This sudden surge of joy!
It's working! Tick-tock! Next, we just need to enter its emoscape, help connect its pathways, and we're done!
I know that's supposed to stand for emotion, but like emo as in emo. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Wait, what? Oh. There you go.
Oh, dear! What's going on in here? Your inner self is a mess!
Same.
I'm not qualified to be the real Clocky. Just give up, Clocky.
No! This is unacceptable! You have to face your fears! Ta-da! Success!
Ah. There you go. Okay, you're not too difficult.
Oh, thank you, Clocky. If not for you, I'd never be able to connect with people like this. You helped me find myself again.
No problem at all. As the guardian of Dreamville, it's what I'm here for. Tick-tock!
Oh, my friends, you still have other important things to do, right?
Oh yeah.
Go forth, my friends. When the moment comes, all the Dream Tickers and I will cheer for you.
Thanks.
It's all done. Victory is in sight. Let's head to the final stage.
Okay, almost there. Almost through it. Oh, there was like a whole... Oh, I'll do that afterwards. I can't bother doing it now.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves. But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
Okay.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, Superstar Showdown.
Okay, let's go. Nice. What was that noise? Wait, what? Arena 2? Arena 1? Let's go to Arena 1, why not? Oh. Okay, only slightly trippy. Oh, it is Argenti!
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
I don't think I've actually done his quest. I have so many quests. I mean, look at my log. I have all of those companion quests to do. I probably need to do them at some point. Alright, Argenti. Also, what is Argenti doing here?
Are you a Knight of Beauty?
Why isn't his audio working? Huh? Why isn't Argenti saying anything? Huh? What? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna check. Okay, well, apparently it's just not working for anyone, so... Okay.
Bear witness.
There's no reasoning with you bunch. Those with a loaded gun and those who dig their own
That's so
grave.
weird. I genuinely don't understand.
Let's duel.
Don't move. Can you find the answer?
Yeah, that's really weird. Also, it's been like
Free will,
ages.
or was it fate?
I'm doing this late, so it should be
Destined for
fixed.
oblivion.
The flesh wound.
I weep for the departed.
At least you would have thought.
It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll play along.
Uh,
It's on me.
Time's up.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a
it's
gentleman.
so weird.
Let's play for a while.
I really don't like that.
Feeling spiffy?
Feeling spiffy?
On the still
Rise
waters
to
of
the
oblivion.
challenge.
Bring it on.
I can't imagine he's gonna do crazy damage.
Pledge thine
How
loyalty.
familiar.
Put forth all your might.
All in.
There's no reasoning with you bunch. Those with a loaded gun and those who dig their own grave.
Sparkle, are you gonna get your burst?
Don't move.
Another journey begins.
Okay, well,
Watch your head.
The flesh wound.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
All in.
Ah,
The dice have been cast. Bust.
what was
Or
I gonna
maybe
say?
I'll
I don't
take it
know.
off.
Honestly,
The
I
flesh wound.
kind of
I
go
weep for the departed.
I just like seeing the animations of battles, so I
It too shall fall.
never really pay attention to what I'm actually
rise to
talking
the
about.
challenge.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he is 1%. Are you kidding? Ugh. How long is he in this for? Okay, well, I'm gonna skip this because no one's
We
saying
don't have
anything.
much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty.
Okay.
In that case, let's make our way to the end.
That was the weirdest
Hanakoni's
5
really
minutes.
thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Okay, does he say anything here? No. That's such a weird bug issue. Apparently it's going to be fixed in the next patch, but I don't know. Alright. On to the path of superstars. Let's go. This is the 4th time we've seen this cutscene. I liked it in the first 2. Oh my god, we won! Yay! Huh?
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorched Sand Festival's champions! We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival! Let's give a round of applause to our aspiring young guests!
Oh? What was that? Investigate? Okay. Oh, it's me on the TV! Where's Firefly? Is she not allowed? Okay.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival before entering the Grand Theater.
Oh.
I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
All I get is a sincere congratulations. Where's my Stella Jades?
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure that. However, this reward is not a material one, but rather the opportunity for an open and honest communication between us.
I'd rather the rewards, to be honest.
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Huh?
Just as expected.
Oh,
we
all
acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy.
Okay.
Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence.
Alright, damn.
Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
There's nothing wrong with being the fittest.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting.
Okay.
Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Huh? That was a new eon.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up, and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous, and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call.
Okay, I'm confused.
Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth,
Okay.
just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
It depends on what type of
Let us
question.
begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Okay.
Understood.
It depends on what type of
Question.
questions he asks.
Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Wait, that could be any god.
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself? Always heeding their admonishments.
Okay, so I think the Dream Master isn't following the harmony, but also Sunday knows that, which is why he's saying your god, because your god could be anyone. Unless they ask that.
Naturally.
Yeah, they're too vague.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Again, you're not saying what god this is.
Never.
It could be
Have
destruction
you ever
for we
been
know.
inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Again, your god,
Never.
not the harmony.
Then, a final question.
You deceiving.
Do you swear to
man.
fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness.
Again.
If I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
Again, too vague. Too vague.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
Oh!
What is it, Mr. Yang?
Oh, he seems a bit annoyed.
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws.
Yeah, you call him out, well.
The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One? Shipe.
We're not under the truth thing anymore.
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself.
Okay.
In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang. Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
Is that a threat?
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization.
So who do they follow?
Through harmony, we obtain order.
Oh, that makes sense.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
Okay, it's Enna. That's what I was trying to figure out. She's the Order. I thought I knew it. So, she died by assimilating into Sheepei. So Sheepei is... Oh, I think I watched a video about this. Enna was the Eon who represented the path of order. They were absorbed by Sheepei when the latter ascended into Eonhood due to their overlapping paths. So who did she... Who? So who's Sheepei is who and someone? Sorry. Stop beating around the bush to get to the point.
Patience is a virtue.
I don't have that.
However, I won't hold it against you. On the contrary, I'm here to make my intentions clear.
Isn't this being broadcast?
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
True. You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
Is that why he's not playable? Because he follows the Order instead of anything else? Oh no, because we follow the Trailblaze. Huh.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means.
To keep
I'm
order.
willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
Who in their right mind would expose their inner self like this?
That means...
We're inside his
Did
head.
you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process, stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so he should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts.
I don't know.
Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan, and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it, and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Oh. No, it would be this one. Right? But then its fate is left... Because if we do that, then it's... We know what the outcome is. But then... Are the endings the same? I found like the endings are the same.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine. I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just know how he's gonna end that story.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
That's true. Alright, so after thinking about it, I do think I interpreted this wrong. This one is like, kind of like, you can, kind of like, I don't know, I was thinking like give someone the foundation to do it, but leave them to their own devices. And this one is like, support someone who needs it until they're at the point, and I feel like this is the one we're going to go with. I am kind of curious what happens if we do that, but we're going to nurture it. Make decision.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice.
Yeah, the bird.
We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky. I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground, unable to grasp the direction of the air currents. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death.
No. Either or would
I deeply regret the choices we made. Next, let us head to the second decision. This time, it's the story of a dream chaser. This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser, and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life, except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was
the guy with his children,
everything.
right? He sold his children.
He told me I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences.
Why? What did he do?
I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did, and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit, so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes?
No, he sold his children.
Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels, until his inevitable judgment arrives?
He sold his children into
I look
slavery.
forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
Again, he sold his children.
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony. But that guy in the story, I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all.
Thank you!
He sold his kids to chase a dream.
Yes!
Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
Yeah, there's other things you could have done.
That thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Maybe they're leading me in a way. I don't know.
A Dream Chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
Yeah.
This question... Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story. And this connection is precisely the breakthrough Sunday aims to use to persuade us. I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
We're going with this one. Yeah, I feel like if you sold your children, there's some things that you can, like, support people through, like the bird story, but there's also limitations. There's a line that you shouldn't cross, and I think that...
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic.
Am I gonna feel bad? What happened?
Say he never
sold his
gets
children.
caught. He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream.
Yeah, because you couldn't make money.
Should he be apprehended? Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision. And the story this time is my own. This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master. And as per his wish, we had a private conversation. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister.
Okay.
The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
Yeah, what?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet. She personally made for the front lines.
Okay.
She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital.
What?
By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
She has a mark on her neck, doesn't she?
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood.
Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences. Because this is merely a figment of imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
So, he gave up his belief in the Harmony because Robin got injured, and that's why he's now going against the Harmony? Is that what I'm getting at?
I can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
So that's why he wants to stop Robin from following the Harmony, right?
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them, fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me, but I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin.
Yeah.
If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences. With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
Again, I can understand why you would want to stop someone. If someone is going into a dangerous situation and stuff like that, of course you'd want to stop them and be like, hey, think about it. But I think that's as far as you can go. You can't, like, you can let your thoughts and feelings be known. But I think at the end of the day, people need to make their own decision and do what's best for their life. And again, you can say to them, like, hey, I'm really worried. I don't really want you doing this. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to stop you. I think there's a healthy balance in this way. Unless it's like they want to go jump off a bridge, then yeah, definitely stop them. But again, they're like the extremes. So, support. We're going to support Robin. Yes.
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out.
So he's a control freak. That's what we're getting at.
Pain. Because this is not what happiness is at all.
I think he's just a control freak. I think that's what it is.
We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime.
Okay.
From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays.
Oh my god, is that why his name's Sunday?
This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
So is he trying to become an Eon?
And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana. Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another,
or silver rails,
unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
I mean, it does, but also...
But what is the price to attain all this?
Your question?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
Huh.
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide.
Good point.
Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
What is this place?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of déjà vu.
When did this happen?
What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
Very true. This place looks a bit familiar.
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
I guess... maybe this way?
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.